BBC Vectren. Live smart. I live smart. I hang out with Rob Williams. He's the Newsmax Finance Deputy Editor. I stole that line, too. And it's time for the Daily Closing Bell Report. And boy, oh boy, you know why we're laughing? Look at that board. Look at those numbers. Right through the roof. You got the Dow up 228 points to close at 17,977. The NASDAQ up 58 to close at 4,930. And the S&P up 28 to close at 2,081. And you notice 1.3% on the Dow, 1.3% on the S&P, 1.2% on the NASDAQ. And Rob, it was across the board, very consistent. And several reasons for it. The dollar, but oil flew in the face of all this.
Well, right. Well, we saw 3 weeks of selling, so I think we were due for a lift at some point. Last week, the market did find support. And this week is actually very seasonally strong in the past. This second, third week of March, I'd have to go back and look. I was looking at it today, and it has been strong in the past. So we have the Fed meeting, and that's typically been pretty positive for the market as far as people try to get a firmer grip on what interest rates will be.
Well,
like.
That's the whole thing. I mean, we don't know. If they leave one word in or take one word out, it could make all the difference on Wednesday, right?
Well, I know, and I think that's actually a sad statement about our capital markets. But
right,
yes,
right.
Whether this word patient is going to be in there or not, everyone expects it to be taken out. What that means as far as when an interest rate hike occurs, now it looks most likely in September.
All right, so if they take out patience,
yeah.
You're telling me that's built in, or we're going to see the market go down 250 points? Or 300 points?
If they disappoint on that, I think we'd see a lot of volatility. But actually, if they keep the word patient, I would think that we would ramp.
All right, so we had more economic data today.
Yes.
That would dictate, not dictate, but would suggest that the Fed, if they follow what they've told us their guidelines are, as we saw last week,
right.
More now that would say they would not raise interest rates yet.
Right, you're talking about factory data today. It was just terrible. It was down for the third month in a row, and it was not only down in February, but they also revised January down too. So it's just adding up to this first quarter of January through March being pretty weak.
Now, speaking of weak, for the first time in a long time, the dollar fell.
Right.
Weakened a little bit, and that I guess contributed to the market rally today. Yeah,
a lot of what's going on is kind of driven by foreign exchange these days. What the euro's doing, what the dollar's doing, and the dollar has just been on an upward ramp with this expectation that interest rates will rise. And what people will do is they'll start to invest in treasuries. They'll try to seek yield, get higher rates here. They need dollars to do that.
And oil down to $42.85 a barrel, a 6-year low.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, but we're awash in oil. Just the supplies in the United States keep going up and up to 80-year highs, and we're running out of places to store it by this summer.
How big is your garage?
Might need to get a bigger car with a bigger gas tank, I guess.
Absolutely. And so we're looking. Okay, all eyes are on Wednesday.
Yes.
And time will tell what they have to say. Also, home builder sentiment fell today.
It did fall. So it's still at the positive territory, but it eased back a little bit.
But the bad news could result in Wednesday's good news. So let's hope for a little more bad news. Maybe anything tomorrow to look for, economic-wise, data-wise?
Tomorrow we'll just get more pricing data.
Okay. All right. Well, let's hope it's a little bit bad.
Yeah.
And then we'll have another rally on the market. It's crazy. All right, Rob, thank you very much.
Thanks.
And folks, if you want to get a grip on your financial future, I got to get a grip. If you want to get a grip on your financial future, visit newsmax.com/finance. Ooh, there's a bill you'd like to have a lot of in your pocket, correct? Absolutely. All right, newsmax.com/finance, and everybody should go there throughout the day. Keep abreast of what is happening with your money. Up next, Gimme 5, and we'll look at Ferguson and Mark Lamont Hill. Don't go away.